How you doing, guys? This is Jay1981, ration and food review. And I know I said I wasn't gonna do a lot of restaurant reviews, but you know, since I'm at restaurants, I'm making a mess on my vehicle. This is not a good idea. I'll have to clean that up. Look at that. Yeah, but since I'm at restaurants, and I usually on my personal Facebook and all of that, I'm always taking pictures of food and making videos, cooking and eating food. So I don't know why this isn't focusing, but yeah, I decided to make a video anyway. Make a long story short, and here, let me see if I can get this thing to focus. Yeah, there we go. Just had to touch the screen. Now you're really checking that out. There you go. Pecans, hot fudge, sundae at Dairy Queen. I love it. I love it. Let me see if I can try some. I just have stuff all over a spoon. I just had a full spoonful of fudge, really. Hot fudge. I like Dairy Queen sundaes a lot. I think the large is only 60 cents more than the small, so I always get the large. If you're going to pay that much, yeah, it's only that much small amount more, why not? But I'm not an ice cream expert, technically. But I know a few things about ice cream just from watching videos and hearing people talk about ice cream. Ice cream is made of fat, and it's made of sugar, and it has ice crystals in it. Even creamy ice cream, it's microscopic ice crystals, hence ice cream. And sometimes I get ice cream at Dairy Queen, and it's more icy than creamy, if that makes sense. I can tell the ice crystals are more prominent than other times, sometimes than others. Sorry for wipers. So, and you can tell, and that's the way I like it. And don't get me wrong, I'm not talking about you got a tub of ice cream in your freezer that's been there too long and there's ice in it. No. That's the idea. That's the idea. Yeah, ice is forming in ice cream, and to a big extent. And in that case, it's probably freezer burn. But when you make fresh ice cream, soft serve or whatever the case may be, you'll have a certain content of ice crystals. And this one here is actually not how I like it. About the big sundae, it's kind of a waste. I'll eat it. This is more creamy. This is more creamy than icy, we'll say. It's more, I think it's less ice crystals and maybe more air whipped into it. And I don't know if that's from being in the machine too long or not long enough. I'm thinking not long enough. I'm thinking the longer you're in a cold machine, it's got 4 more crystals. This is more of a lighter, really creamy ice cream with a less ice crystal percentage in it. And I don't like it overly creamy, because it's just, you get a really thick, creamy ice cream, and it just gets really sweet, really creamy, like you're eating it's like you're eating a whipped cream almost. Obviously, it still got the ice cream texture, but yeah, just a really thick, creamy, almost a mousse consistency, but still thicker where it's ice cream, if you can imagine that. Yeah, it's not my favorite way. Every time I come here for this Dairy Queen, the machine always makes ice cream like this, and the majority of the time. And I don't know, maybe I should ask for a sample. I'm gonna ask for a sample next time. And if it's overly creamy, I'm not gonna get it. I messaged Dairy Queen about this. About me. Whoever is in control of that page on Facebook, they probably don't have a clue. It's just someone answering the message. They're not an ice cream artisan. They're not ice cream experts, whoever is answering those messages. And I'm not claiming to be an expert, but I cooked all my life, and I cook now. And my whole family cooks. And we're pretty good cooks, if I do say so myself. And we know food and how stuff is supposed to taste, and without getting down to the scientific and nitty gritty like us. But I can break it down far enough to let you know that it's fat and ice crystals and air and ice cream. And this has less ice crystals. Like I said, it seems like maybe it's I don't know. I'm trying to figure out why it's less ice crystals. Is it in there for a shorter amount of time, where the crystals never had a chance to form? Or is it more air whipped into it from churning and turning through the machine? I don't know, but yeah, it's always disappointing when that happens. And I get my pecans or pecans. I don't know how you pronounce it. Or salted pecans, I'll say. I'll go with pecans instead of pecans. You can let me know what's right or wrong. Maybe it's one of those cases of tomato, potato. I don't know. But I get them. A little tip for you: ask for the pecans on the side in a cup, because they usually give you more. I mean, this cup is full. The girl only charged me the regular price. I don't even think she charged me for pecans. I think maybe she thought it was friendly, nice guy, and I look at the bill. Whatever case may be, she gave me a double or triple amount. So I'll thank her for that. I never did do the meal. I'll do the meal sometime. And tell you about it. I had an ultimate burger Got someone pulling up next to me here. We're gonna be wondering what I'm doing. She's looking at me. Had a double ultimate burger meal. I'll just tell you about it, a little bit about the meal. I'll probably review one sometime. Double ultimate burger meal with extra ultimate sauce. And it was pretty good. The meat, for some reason, it don't seem like it was cooked on a flame like it should be. Maybe it was like Burger King is cooked inside a metal sort of broiler. But this is what Burger King uses. They don't really, you look at their patties, and they're not flame kissed. It's not like they were back there cooking it on a barbecue. I think years ago it was, because the meat for Burger King tasted awesome years ago. It was such a delicious, flame broiled, juicy, tasty meat. You just couldn't stop eating it. You just want to keep on going because of the taste. You get full and you still want to keep going. When I was a kid, I wouldn't go to Burger King a whole lot because we never had a lot of Burger Kings in the city. There weren't in areas that we used to frequent. But when I used to go there, it was a real treat. But now it's not so much. Similar to this Dairy Queen, those patties, they weren't seasoned enough. They were very pale looking color. Like they weren't like a juicy flame broiled. Yeah, the bun was good, the lettuce was good. Tomatoes all right, a little mushy. The fries were kind of dried out a bit. But I had another Dairy Queen in a different city, close by. And it was awesome. It was an awesome burger. The meat was seasoned. The meat was juicier. The meat was browned up. And you got little crispy bits on the meat. Oh man, it was just awesome. The ice cream was a better quality, the one that I like. Less of a fluffy, or it wasn't such a fluffy, sort of overly creamy ice cream, which I don't like. But the other location was a bit more stingy on the pecans and the fudge. So yeah, next time I come here, it'll be for ice cream, and I'm going to see if I can sample it beforehand. I'm not coming here to get a burger anymore because it's just no good. Never enjoyed it. What was it, like $12 or something, roughly, without the sundae. Sundae is another $5. So anyway, I hope you liked the video. And yeah, I hope you can let me know your experience of Dairy Queen, if there's one in your neck of the woods. Anyway, this is Jay1981 ration food review. And I'm going to be coming back with something old, something new, something homemade, and maybe, you know, even a restaurant or two. I'm just doing the small items, donuts and tea and sundaes here, but we can get into more. I just want to share this while I'm sitting here. Alright, I'll see you later.